Hello everyone and welcome to another video from me, CraftedGenius. I have to apologise first to begin with because it's been absolutely months since I last uploaded a YouTube video. There's plenty of reasons for that, but at the end of the day I've let you guys down. So here I am with a Fortnite Battle Royale video from me, CraftedGenius. And today I'm showing you my first ever Fortnite Battle Royale victory. I started playing this game in about I think September or October kind of time when this game became available on free with the Fortnite Battle Royale content. I don't have the Save the World extension, but I do play a hell of a lot of Fortnite Battle Royale, so please bear in mind that there is going to be a lot of things in this gameplay that are not expected because it's an old video and there's different locations, different loot, different everything. The game has changed so much since this came out, and I'm absolutely head over heels with it. So in this video we're gonna show like my first ever win in Fortnite, and normally I would have my own recording of video of voice in these videos, but I thought for this first video, especially as I wasn't recording at the time, I might as well do a voiceover, tell you how I've been, what's been going on, and what I'm doing with Fortnite Battle Royale, and especially what I'm doing with like gaming in general. So let me first start off with that Fortnite is an absolute beast of a game. I absolutely love it. As soon as that first season pass came out, I was there, I bought it, and I've bought every one since. I've got about 40 victories in solo gameplay. I've got about 30 in duo, and probably about 30 in squads as well. So you can expect plenty more videos like this where I'll be uploading my funny wins and funny moments, epic kills, epic wins. There's been so many funny times in Fortnite that I absolutely cannot get my hands off of this game. And I think the last game I actually went and purchased was Overwatch, which was like back in March 2017. So at the time of recording this video, that's a good year ago now. So I'm actually looking to buy a new game. I might actually go out later today and pick up Rainbow Six Siege and see what that's all about, because that's got the same amount of hype as Fortnite and Overwatch at the moment, where it's kind of like built itself to be such a really good game. So I want to see what that's all about, but at the moment Fortnite is taking all of my time. I could really go and sell everything else and just invest into V-Bucks because I absolutely love it. But here we are. This was before all of the item shop and the unlocks and all that good stuff. So I'm a default character for this game, and I'm just being it's very interesting to see how I'm playing, because it's my first time where I was getting close towards the end and I'm like, oh my god, I can't move, I don't want to make any rookie mistakes. So there's a lot of reserved gameplay. And I also have to apologise because normally in my videos there's going to be like a full like parachute to victory kind of video feel to it, but in this video, because it's the first ever one and I had to like record backwards using the share function on the PlayStation, it actually skipped out the first 15 minutes. So there's a couple of kills that you did miss out on, but I can promise you that in the future all of the videos are going to be from parachute to victory, and there are some really good ones. But here I am. I think I'm just waiting around and waiting to see if anyone makes a move. I can spot that guy right at the top there, and we have made enough noise, so we're going to start moving out. Okay, so starting to set up some traps now. I do use a PlayStation wireless headset, so I can always hear footsteps around me at all times, and I highly recommend doing so if you want to get those victories as well. If you're struggling with wins, struggling to get kills, and you're always getting like jumped up upon and you don't know where they're coming from, highly recommend getting a headset. I've got a PlayStation 4 wireless one, and they're pretty good, but you can pick up like a £30 one and they'll do just the job. So if you're having any difficulty with Fortnite, please go and pick up a headset and you'll have a time of your life. I'm just waiting around here. I can see that guy running away, but don't think I'm going to engage because the circle's coming in and I want to keep quiet for now. And he's starting to settle down, so I'm ready to start shooting. Let's go. What's that? 4 kills. I'm not going to spoil how many kills like my highest has ever been, because those videos will be coming up later on, but you can trust me, my gameplay now is a lot more rushy, and I do like to watch plenty of YouTubers that do Fortnite Battle Royale videos as well, so the likes of High Distortion, CDN the Third, Ninja and Dakota's. Dakota's is my favourite one by far. I do watch his videos like religiously every day. I think you're going to see a trap here that isn't actually in the game anymore. It's the ceiling trap, and it just shows like how far this game's come, where this isn't in the game anymore. But it was good in the day when you could. It was kind of a weakness because you could hear it really loudly through walls and stuff. But I think they're going to be working on changing the floor traps that it is currently to have something like that where it is a bit more silent kind of thing. Let's just see what we're doing here. I'm just looking around, being very, very reserved. So all of these YouTubers I watch, they've given me tips, I guess, over time where I know when to rush, I know when to stay back, and that's kind of my reason for such a high win rate. I get there's plenty of games where I dive in and I instantly die, but the other games where I managed to land, managed to pick up a good gun, managed to get a chug jug and have 100 health and armor, I'm running around and charging everyone, and that really makes for entertaining videos, entertaining gameplay, and just having fun. And that's what this game's all about. I haven't had this much fun since the good old days of Modern Warfare 2. But I'm playing on PS4, so the quality of gameplay isn't going to be as high standard as someone on PC, unfortunately. But we'll see what we can do. I don't know why I'm not picking up that. There we go. Pick up that potion there. And we're playing very, very reserved. So let me know in the comments how many wins you guys have got, how many games you've played, what your favourite gun is. My favourite gun personally is the Burst Blue Assault Rifle. I think that's absolutely beast. Like when you're actually lag free and able to hit every shot, it will tear down opponents very quickly. I've got some very funny moments coming up. And there's all this battle pass in content too. So I think schedule wise, I'm going to be trying to do maybe one video per week. I do win probably 2 or 3 games a day, so I've got plenty of backed up content, and there's going to be videos in the future where I'll be chatting with my friends and stuff, and we'll be doing all these content videos, and there'll be a laugh, and hopefully I don't know, it'll go down well on YouTube as well, because there's plenty of Fortnite moments where I'm just like, oh my god, this is the best game I've ever played. It's so fun. As for other Battle Royale games, I don't really play many others. I've played PUBG once, and that was quite fun. I think H1Z1 and DayZ I have never played, but Fortnite does it for me. It's free, it's so much fun, and I really, really don't mind spending a bit of money on their skins and emotions, because it's such a fun game. I'm having such a blast, and the adrenaline you get when you get that first win. I really wish that I did record my audio for this gameplay, because right at the end my reaction was so funny, dropping the controller, screaming out loud, and your adrenaline's just through the roof. I've got my Snapchat out, sending Snapchats to the guys saying, oh my god, I got my first win. And it was kind of like a first moment in our gaming history, I guess. But this bit's a bit interesting there. You see that you can't build through trees. That was one of the things that you couldn't do back in the day. But I'm trying to get some high ground, trying to get a bit of an advantage over the rest of the people here. But we'll see what happens here. So doing a bit of a mooch around. Let's build a buttery biscuit base. All these trees are in the way. It's so frustrating. I'm so surprised that it took so long for them to think, oh, actually, we'll get rid of that rule. Let's let them build through it. But this game's changing all the time, so perhaps in the future when someone's watching back on this video and they're a bit surprised at little things that I'm maybe missing now, because this game's always changing, and that's what I love about it. They're constantly adding game modes, and they're constantly adding guns, they're constantly adding loot locations. I did forget to mention earlier, bit of a slippity slop down there, I didn't mean to do that. I did mention earlier, I forgot to mention earlier, should I say, at the start of the video when I was at that location, that was kind of where Tilted Towers is currently. So if you weren't sure where that was on the map, and it was kind of like a main drop. I went there quite a lot. It's right next to the loot lake. It had pretty good loot drops as well, and chest rates. So I like to go there, and it was quite surprising when Tilted Towers dropped down. But I still go to Tilted Towers now. It's just interesting to see how they added so much to the map rather than add a new map. But I think it's worked out for the best because this game is so fun. As for my best locations to drop at, if I want to go for a victory, I tend to land at Retail Row. I tend to do like a good lap of Retail Row. I know where all the chest spawns are and where the good guns are, and have good awareness when I'm in Retail Row. So Retail Row would be my go-to place if I want to go and get a victory. If I want to have massive fun, like everyone else, I will go to Tilted Towers, and you can trust me that it'll get very hectic. But if you do get out of there alive, you can have a heck of a ton of kills and a lot of good loot as well. So this is a bit interesting here. This is where I'm starting to panic. We've got, I think, 2 guys trying to shoot me now. I'm just making sure I build constantly. I think this was on the... Yeah, this is... If you have a look on the bottom right corner, this is when triangle used to be the default change button. And it was so clunky to change between different items, different guns, and different materials. And it surprises me that still to this day, some of my friends play with this mode. So that's why some of the gameplay is a bit questionable, a bit slow to react to things, because you have to press triangle so many times to do anything in this game. These days, I'm of course using the Combat Pro layout, and it's doing me wonders. So if you are struggling with Fortnite, make sure to tweak around your settings, see what works for you, see what doesn't. We're down to the final 4 at the moment. I think there's one guy behind that rock and one guy down behind that balloon. The other guy, I don't really know where he could be, so I'm just gonna... There we go, a sniper shot just gave him away, so I'm just gonna build and just make it safe. Someone to our right, I think. It's going to be interesting. There we go. Shooting at my base, but I can just build. So I'm running quite low on materials now. My thought process is that I've got to get to this next circle. I've just got to hold out this guy that's shooting me. Even if I'm going to be cutting it fine with the circle, it's only going to take a little bit of damage off of me. So I'm not too fast. That jump play there is really good as well, because they're going to be thinking that I'm still up there. And I've got a bit of protection with either side of these walls. It just puts that extra bit of pressure on them because they don't really know where I am now. I could be anywhere. Behind the rock, behind this wall, behind up the top where I used to be. So I'm starting to get a bit worried now. I've got 4 kills, which is kind of low, to be honest. My average, if I'm going to be winning a game these days, I'm normally going to be ending on about 7 or 8 kills. And it feels very rewarding when you do that, because you're playing against 100 people. And if you get 7 or 8 kills, that's like around 10%. I'm not going to say it's exactly 10%. I'm not that bad at maths, but... someone's dropped. That's 3 down at the moment. And there's someone in here. And what's interesting here is that he's got the advantage because he's got all this cover. And he's just put down a trap as well. So I'm very much stuck. And I hope that the other guy doesn't come and get me. I'm trying to stay out of the circle. And it's kind of pushing me into his building, which is a very risky play. But I have to do this. Push in. Get the kill. And now I'm down to very low health. All the next guy has to do is come in and hit me once with a pistol. And I'm dead. So at this moment, I'm very much panicking. And I'm just trying to heal up. And this is the play of the game, pretty much. If that guy came and like was aware of like how everything works, he would have come and rushed me then. I think this was pre medkit times as well. So there's no medkit. It's just loads of bandages. Oh, actually, I'm talking absolute whack. There's a full medkit. I've just used it. So I'm on 100 health now. I know where the guy is because he's just around the corner. It's just 1v1 situation. I'm just going to camp for a little bit. And he's got to come to me. So we're going to be waiting till the very last second. And bow! There's the win. There's my first ever Fortnite victory win. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As I say, like all of my Fortnite videos from now on are going to be a lot better than this. I just wanted to introduce to you like how I play Fortnite, and this was my first ever Fortnite win. I think everyone's first Fortnite win is so special. But anyway guys, the next video is going to be one of my latest wins. It's a really fun group victory, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Make sure you like the video as well. There'll be plenty more fun and entertaining Fortnite gameplays. I'm glad to be back, and I'll see you around.
No, I'm not. What? I didn't kill him. Did he shoot my rocket out of the air?